Suppose I want to multiply these two numbers using partial products. The first thing I'll do is I will list all of my partial products on the side. Remember that when we're listing our partial products, we are keeping track of the place value. We're respecting the place value of each of our numbers. So we begin with 3 times 2, and of course we need to remember that both of these numbers are base 4 numbers. So we'll write 3 in base 4 multiplied by 2 in base 4. For the second number, the second partial product, I have what should be 3 times 3, but we remember that this 3 is in the 4's place. It's really 3 times 30. And the same thing with the other two partial products. I'll have 2, but in the 4's place, so really 20 times 2. And 20 times 30. Now all I need to do is compute all of my partial products. Remember that, of course, when we're multiplying, we are multiplying in base 4, which means we'll need to write our numbers as base 4 numbers. 3 times 2, we know that that's 6, but in base 4, we would write 6 as 1, 2, because 6 is one group of 4 plus 2 groups of 1s. 4 things plus 2 things makes 6 things. For the next partial product, we're multiplying something in the 1's place by something in the 4's place. We'll be in the 4's place, or in other words, we'll have a 0 in the 1's place. And now we need to multiply 3 times 3. We multiply the 1 digit by the 1 digit. 3 times 3 being 9, and in base 4, 9 would be 2 groups of 4 with 1 left over, or with 1 remaining. Notice that the same pattern that we use for multiplying numbers in base 10 works here in base 4 as well as any other base. I'm multiplying 3 by 30. I know that I'll need a 0 to be put at the end. Then I figure out what 3 times 3 is. And I'll do the same with the other partial products. 20 times 2, I'll have a 0 at the end. And 2 times 2 is 4. And 4 is written as a group of 4 with nothing left, or 1, 0 in base 4. And last but not least, we have 20 multiplied by 30. I know that I'll need to put 2 zeros down. And 2 times 3 is 6, and in base 4, 6 is one group of 4 with 2 left over. Now that we have our 4 partial products, to find out what the product of 3, 2 times 2, 3 is, that will be the sum of all of our partial products. We do need to remember, of course, as always, that we are in base 4, so that means that the addition is being done in base 4 as well. 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, that's just 2. 1 and 1 and 0 and 0, that's 2 as well. 2 plus 1 plus 2, that adds up to 5, and 5 is a group of 4 with 1 left over. 1 and 1 is 2, and so that we have the product of 3, 2 times 2, 3 using partial products is 2, 1, 2, 2 in base 4.